Welcome to the Empower Pods, where women, money, and purpose all collide in an insanely powerful, sweet, and short punch of inspiration. I'm your host, Olivia Jarris. Well, good morning, ladies. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I'm just leaving here if my car decides to move. Oh, there we go. Just leaving CrossFit this morning. Now, hey, we got to talk about money. One of my favorite topics in this world is money. And it's not because, money buys you things. It's because money is really a catalyst for your purpose, for the reason you are alive and on this planet. Right? I truly ascribe to the school of thought that everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a purpose, and even though it might shift over time, you're not here on accident. And you've got a lot of things that, truth be told, you not only want to accomplish, but it's really your responsibility. It's a required thing that you're here to do. And there's many required things that you are here to do. And you feel them in your gut, you feel them in your heart. You just know, right? You just know that you're here to do certain things. And it's kind of like an instinct, if you will. Like with your kids, if you have kids, right? It's like an instinct that you know you're meant to raise them and take care of them and look out for them. Or at least most of us have that instinct. Although sometimes it seemingly goes away. But anyhow, have you ever felt that instinct of, I'm here for something greater? I certainly know that I do have that instinct. And until I started listening to myself instead of listening to the people around me, did I actually start to see the fruits of my work. Now, I'm going to tell you a bit of a story, which you may or may not have heard before, but long story short is, from a very young age, I knew I was here to make a difference. I knew that I was here to make people feel better. I knew that I was here to empower people. But I would always kind of find myself in the position where it was like, who am I to do this? Who am I to think that I'm in any way, shape, or form better than anybody else to inspire anyone else? But it's not really about being better than anyone else. That's not what you're doing when you're living up to your dream. You're just being the version of you who has that something to say. And it just so happens that there's other people out there who need to listen to it, who have been waiting for that message from you, that service, that product, whatever it is that you do. They've been waiting for you their whole lives. So it's not only about you. And I want you to stop being so selfish as to think that your purpose, your dream, your vision has anything to do with you. Because it really doesn't. It actually has everything to do with how you are here to serve others. So stop thinking about that big dream, that big ambition, kind of like the big ambition that I knew that I had. And then as experiences accumulated in my life, as I went through being unemployed, promoted, demoted, making no money, making lots of money, and moving through my own career, it became clearer and clearer and more evident that I was here to help women figure out this whole game of money. And here's the truth, is that you cannot figure out this game of money until you realize you're not here for the money. Success is not the money. Success is you realizing that it's all about that purpose, that it's a required purpose. It's a required rite of passage that you discover why you are here. And the truth of the matter is, you don't need to go on some sort of discovery journey. You already know it. You know it in your heart. You know it deep in your soul. You're just not listening. You're just listening to everything else and everyone else, probably very closely around you, who's telling you this is what it means to be successful, or this is how you succeed, this is how you become happy, this is how we do life around here. Instead of listening, those like screams inside of you that say, no, 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 this is going to keep you down. Yes, this will keep you safe, but it will not keep you happy. And happiness is the ultimate goal. It is not safety. And truth be told, when you're pursuing happiness, there is no way for you to fail. And that's the crazy thing that starts happening. And this is where I've searched for explanations high and low. I've read all the books to try and figure out why this happened. And all I can say is that it's kind of about energy. Really, when it comes down to it, it's just energy. Is when you start pursuing your purpose, when you admit to yourself that big, hairy, ambitious goal, which I did, and it was like scary at first. At first, I couldn't really even verbalize it. My dream is to close the gender money gap. My dream is to live in a society where money is not an uneven factor between men and women, because it shouldn't be. And that's a big goal. That for all purposes is unachievable by social standards by just one person. But it doesn't matter. My requirement of this life is that I pursue it. Whether you reach the goal or not, it doesn't really matter. But here's what does matter, is that when you say yes to you say yes to that dream, yes to that ambition, what starts happening is that the energy that you project to the world. Now, I've heard it called attraction and that like attracts like and all of that, but it's really a matter of energy. It's like you have your own gravitational pull. And that positivity, that energized feeling that you get when you're working towards your dream, magnetically pulls in all the information, all of the things that you need to be focusing in on to make that dream happen. And it's crazy. I mean, this is how I get myself in front of tens of thousands of women. I don't even care about furthering my following on social media or making sure that I'm posting all the time and doing all those social media things, which is like, yeah, sure, okay, I'll do some of that. But that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm focused on. I am focused on just being me, on just pursuing my dream and feeling into that very energized version of me that just becomes magnetic to everything else that I want. And guess what? When you're pursuing your purpose, when you are in that state of hell fucking yes, I love what I do, I am so thrilled and I cannot wait to continue pursuing my dream. I can't wait to wake up at 4:15 in the morning so that I can just live my day and pursue my purpose and live passionately and go hell-bent for glory towards that big, hairy, ambitious goal. Money just wants to help you. Money is a catalyst, and its goal in life is to serve you, and it's unlimited. It's kind of like, it's like silverware. Silverware in your kitchen is like just sitting there wanting to help you. And if you don't have silverware, it's sitting in the like aisle at IKEA or Walmart, wherever it is that you're gonna buy silverware. It wants to serve you. It's like begging to be used, so that it can be a catalyst to shove food into your mouth. That's what a fork wants to do. Like, that's what it was meant to do. And doing and fulfilling its purpose is going to make it so freaking happy. Same goes with money. Money is a catalyst for you to pursue your dreams. Understand that those little soldiers are out there in the world wanting to come and help you. And you can't tell me that money is limited or that it's a finite resource. Because up until now, there was a point in time where there were no dollars in circulation. We traded little rocks for skins and furs and meats and things like that, right? And then there was the gold standard. And there were eventually a couple of dollars in circulation. But there were definitely not $1 million in circulation. And then fast forward a couple years, there's probably close to $1 billion in circulation. And now we got trillions upon trillions of dollars. Every day in the US alone, there's 17 millionaires being created. Worldwide, I think it's in the thousands of millionaires every single day, ladies. So when is your day going to come? That's the real question. When are you going to say yes to that thing inside of you that you've been shying away from and that you've been embarrassed to admit to your own self? Because guess what? That is the key to unlocking that money code. It has nothing to do with capabilities. It has nothing to do with your degrees, your qualifications, getting another certification. It has nothing to do with that. And everything to say yes to what is required from you. So I'll leave you with that question. What is required from you? Why are you here?
Today's episode was brought to you by Salary Coaching for Women, where you can access all the tools you need to get paid what you deserve. Why do you need to hop on over there right now? Well, because you know it and I know it. When women get hold of more money, we make the world a better place. So if you are a professional woman, a female entrepreneur, or anything in between, hop on over to www.salarycoaching.com and check out all of the resources they have for you ASAP.